a Freedom of Information Act request as well. Are we expecting to hear back on that FOIA? Now that the FBI has released that evidence, are we in an accelerated timeline to get perhaps some of those FOIA requests responded to?
I can't answer that. I can't speak for the FBI.
Okay. Pat, with Mr. Bertolino defending, of course, his clients, and of course you advocating for your clients, a big question, of course, that has come into this is, and we were talking about this earlier, is remorse. And whether or not Brian expressed remorse, and whether or not you believe that Chris and Roberta Laundrie have remorse. Stephen Bertolino on News Nation, speaking to Brian Entin the other night, Wednesday night, said that he and his clients have no regrets with how they handled the situation. So remorse is something that I have asked questions about. I've asked our audience here, and 76% of our audience has said that they don't believe that Brian was remorseful as far as his last words here. Do you believe that there is remorse in the words of Brian Laundrie, and do you believe that there is remorse from Chris and Roberta Laundrie as well?
I can't speak about Chris and Roberta Laundrie because I'll certainly say I've not seen any remorse on their part. As far as Brian is concerned, in reviewing this notebook, I'm not seeing remorse in it. I'm seeing a lot of self-pity, but I'm not seeing remorse.
What do you think is the future of this story? We went into this live stream, and some people commenting along saying this is over, it's time to move on, other news in the world that we need to be focusing on. And then, of course, we now get the letter providing this explanation, and this opening up new questions, this opening up now even more questions, because you're telling us that this is only a small part of the story. You're saying that there is more to be told. Where does this go from here, Pat, before we let you go?
Wow. I guess until we get Judge Carroll's rulings, I don't know where this goes. But if we get the ruling that we're hoping for, I think there's going to be a lot of information that we get to discover that has not been made public to this point because the Laundries have remained quiet. So I'm hoping that as this moves forward, we'll get more information from them.
And what is the end goal? You're filing a civil lawsuit.